All right, man. Tapping back in. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Apparently, the Detroit Pistons traded their last 30th pick in the draft for four future, not this year, from what I understand, four future second-round picks to John Beilein and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Appreciate everybody for checking in with your boy. Share the videos. Definitely got a lot of love and support for everybody. Got love and support for the platform and the channel. And only thing I could think of is that it was a cap move, where they feel like the guy they wanted was multiple guys they wanted. They can get in the second round. But the thing about it is, maybe the Pistons didn't want that salary, on the books next year. But the 30th pick, it was like the veterans minimum, like $1.5 million, for what I understand. But this the same team that was crying and that was preaching, not crying and complaining, but preaching, we're willing to go into the luxury tax at all costs. And at the end of the day, and I'll talk about Kevin Porter Jr. tomorrow to see what happens, and I'll talk about the next pick. I'll tell you why they didn't take him tomorrow. But for a team that was screaming we were going to the luxury tax, like the Pistons, and they won't do much in free agency. They have a mid-level exception, $5 million. And we talk about those in the days to come. But, I mean, you traded basically for Tony Snell. I mean, it's no way. I don't care. I don't care for the second-round draft picks, okay? I'm not trading the first-round draft pick for 4 second-rounders. This ain't the fucking NFL. The NBA lacked depth. This year, it got phenomenal depth, but that's an anomaly. And everybody want to know what Ed Stefanowski doing, but, hey, we can't just crucify him yet. It may be a move after this that lead up to a move that makes sense. But they had talent to get, I don't care what Kevin Porter Jr. did. I don't care. Like, you at the point where you got chances take, what the Doughboys Cash Out say, chances make champions. You know what I'm saying? And the Pistons, at the point, if they said we're going to blow it up and trade everybody, I would understand, okay? But at this point, they trying to make it work. Okay, they didn't burnt the chitlins, and they trying to, throw some seasoning on there, or they didn't burnt the chicken or the turkey neck or the turkey wing, and they trying to, or whatever they cooking, they didn't burnt it, so they trying to finesse it and reflavor it and resell it. They just trying to sell tickets to us. And right now, it's not appealing. It's no appeal to no Detroit sports teams right now. This is by far worse than I can remember. Now, the Tigers sucked throughout the 90s. The Lions, for the most part, it was up and down. Okay? The Pistons was garbage in the 90s, but the Wings was popping. I mean, I can't put this on the Wings. Like, shit, the Wings, they held up. They ended the bargain for decades. They deserve a break. The Pistons been bad for the whole decade, plus some. Lions been bad forever, for 20 years now. When are they going to pick it up? But it's a dark place. We got to wait to see. He seemed to be a pretty good GM. We got to see the moves they going to make after this. But I would have took Bola. I didn't give a fuck. $1.5 million. Shit, y'all probably going to, you paying Blake Griffin almost 40. Andre Drummond, you paying him almost 30 million to rebound. You paying Reggie Jackson 19, 20 million this season. I don't understand the problem paying Bola 1.5. We already got the ugliest team. You might as well double. We might as well win something. With Bola, Tony Snell, Reggie Jackson, this Sadeko guy, whatever his name is, we definitely win the Halloween costume contest, no doubt about it. But I just didn't understand the move. But maybe it'd be a move that ends up following this, like, okay, we understand what they're doing now. Maybe it's another trade or a deal. But remember, they don't have no cap room. People saying, they can get Tobias here. What cap room? They got no cap. They have a mid-level exception at about roughly $5 million, $4.8 million. That's it. So you ain't in a position, unless you got another trade to follow this, which could happen. You're not in a position to turn down any talent. But hey, and somebody asked, why's Milwaukee making the pick? Because no trade is official, I think, until the league year starts. So everything is pretty much, contingent on when the league year starts, contingent on that, then it pushed through. So it's basically on a handshake agreement that go for the Lakers, the Hawks, the Pelicans, all the trades you've seen tonight. But it is what it is, They know what they're doing. I just don't have no faith in Detroit sports right now at all. If the Lions don't, do well this year, it's just like, man, it's like the worst time to be in Detroit. But hey, you gotta stay strong. This will make winning good. It's the bad times. Without the bad times, the good times don't feel so good. Hey, it's Motor City Sports Talk. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Let me know what you guys think about the trade. I'm waiting on the next pick. Now I can turn in and go to sleep. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, response, video question, share the videos. One time for the one time.